I just wanted to do a election prediction video. First of all, I'll just throw some comments on the election. This year's election has been the election campaign, I should say. From I'll comment like from a neutral point of view. I feel disappointed with the election campaign because there was no galvanizing subject, and I don't think no leader has taken or championed a subject or a policy and stimulated the interest. In fact, we're in a pandemic, and why we're in an election. Uh, the the reason is the prime minister tried to go for a majority government from a minority to a majority, but who knows if he's gonna get it or not. I don't see it, but there are a lot of things that could happen, or a lot of things, small things could happen here and there. But I just feel I don't think the we have our politicians or the party leaders are strong enough or visionary as they were in the 80s and 90s, because all I hear is the same thing. I have a plan, you don't have a plan, this plan is going to bring us backward, this is so and so. It's like, honestly, I think Canadians are getting tired of child play, and no one has come up with a policy or a program that is visionary or encourages people to get involved. Um, Sometimes it doesn't have to be big policy, but sometimes as a party leader, you change the tone, or you have, okay, I'm going to do the debate or campaign differently. And I don't think um, our party leaders have made it different. In fact, it was just childish. It's just always press conference about going against the other person, and it's like, I don't get it. I just don't find it serves the Canadian public, makes it easy. My personal opinion, if you're comfortable with your plan, then you'll just talk about your plan and sell it instead of accusing the other person of stealing, or accusing the plan, or having no plan, or you've done nothing, or it's going to take us backwards, or I'm the only party, and so on. In fact, I just got to a point. It's like, I'm a political junkie, but I don't find the level of debate in this campaign has been stimulating or encouraging or positive. In fact, a lot of people get angry and frustrated, and you can see with the violence that's happening. Never seen this level of violence where people are or angrily ripping off posters and having physical confrontation with others of different opinion. And I don't think this is Canada, but I'm just concerned about the level of discourse, level of debate and discursive language that we have up here in Canada. Yeah, it's a bit problematic, and I think politicians of all stripes need to take the time to reflect about their message, because this is not how you do politics. In politics, or any great politician say, I have a policy in mind, or and then said, okay, I'm going to champion it, I'm going to develop it, I'm going to not force it, but I'm going to convince people to believe in me, that I have this is what we need. And I don't think we have any politician from the party leaders that has grasped the heart of the nation in this campaign, because I think there's a disconnect. A couple of factors to bear in mind. There are six political parties. I mean, there are other political parties, but six of them will make an impact. The English debate had made an impact in Quebec. The COVID cases in Alberta also has an impact. But also, I find it strange that some parties have brought back some former party leaders to, and I just wonder if the party leaders in this campaign have they tried to campaign to reach across people who don't agree, or each party political or political party or party leader has campaigned for their base. So that's why they brought their own, like for example, Liberal brought Jean Chrétien, Conservative Brian Mulroney, and so on, former party leaders, and it just shows that there's a void of intellectual strength in each party when you have to bring back someone from the past rather than championing, leading the debate. So I find our political leaders are not leading; they're in fact followers, or they're behind, and to just try to, like child, pick me, pick me. I'm here. I'm better than the other. I said no. I was like, I don't see any one of them standing out. Because of six political parties, vote splitting would be a problem this campaign. So my prediction is roughly, I feel the Liberals might gain a bit more seats, but still shy of the minority. I have Liberals about 140, 145 seats. Conservatives are 120, 125 seats, or a bit less, and depending how well they do in Alberta with the COVID and state emergency. NDP 25, Bloc Québécois 35. Green Party 1 or 2, and Green Party, Elizabeth May would win her seat in Saanich Gulf Islands, and probably another person, it would not be Annamie Paul, although she did okay for the first time. But yeah, just stayed in her riding of Toronto Centre. And then the People's Party of Canada, if they get a seat, it will not be from Maxime Bernier. It will be from the West Coast, Alberta or Saskatchewan. So so that's my prediction. It's hard to gauge, but we'll see what happens. And we'll be again in a minority government. I don't see a majority unless the vote splitting really caused concern. So anyway, the Peace Tower says time to go. Peace.